Hey everyone, Spirited drop from the back of a taxi. It's been a few days, been a busy few days. I'm just coming back from the recording studio, having recorded another content module for the mind and magic of manifesting, which is this beautiful course, this journey that we're doing together in my Spirited Living membership. And some of the content that's being covered in this module are the Hermetic Laws, and some of you will be familiar with these, the 7 universal principles, otherwise known as the Hermetic Laws, beautifully written about in the book The Kybalion, and also the Emerald Tablets as well. And in this lesson I'm talking about the Law of Rhythm. So the Law of Rhythm really talks about what we can observe in nature really easily, and that is that all of existence sort of moves between these different poles. So and it's in constant movement, and we can see that really easily in nature with the breath. So there's a full out breath to create space for the in breath. We see it with a heartbeat, the release and the contraction of the heartbeat. We see it in the tides, we see it in the seasons, we see it in the oscillating atoms that basically bring all of this material universe to bear. So one of the signatures of existence within this dimension is a law of rhythm. And the law of rhythm also talks about anything that we create. So the creative processes have rhythms as well, and any creative would know that, So I'm a writer, obviously. I'm friends with a lot of creatives, visual artists and so on, and there's ebb and flow in their creative flow and their creative ideas and their impetus to action and their impetus to be still as well. And I always like to talk about the Hermetic principles in terms of your spiritual inquiry and your magic as well. And without a doubt, the law of rhythm applies there too. So if you're in a manifestation process, which is what my community is doing at the moment, and we're spell casting, so we're engaging in attraction magic, the law of rhythm very much comes into play, because once a spell is active, it's running or drawing its energy to yield a result directly from your energy body. And so if you have an impetus to be still, you must be still. If you have an impetus to get up and generate a lot of energy, you've got to do it. So in some ways the law of rhythm teaches us how to be ultimately responsive to what our spirit is telling us to do. And isn't that the game? Trusting that our spirit is tapped into a bigger intelligence and a greater game at play. And when we work with it consciously through modern magic and through mind techniques, then the only thing to really do is respond. And so there you go, a little bit about the Hermetic principle or law of rhythm, and a beautiful module coming up for the Spirited Living members in a couple of weeks. I'll leave that with you. I hope it's got you thinking. Bye.